In this video, we are going to look at area charts. Area charts are actually very similar to line charts. The difference mainly is that the area below the line is colored to highlight the entire area. When we are showing only one metric on the graph, it doesn't really make a difference. But when we are showing more than one metric, the colored portions get overlapped and it sometimes leads to confusion and clutter. But when we also want to show contribution to total of different categories, we use stacking as we have seen earlier. And a stacked area chart does look good. So let's see how we make them. First of all, you should add a new page for the area charts. Next, for making these area charts, you need to add a data source, which is areachart.csv file. This file is available in the resource folder that I have shared with you. Let's take a look at the data. This is the same data that we had for the time series plot. But if you look carefully, you will notice the difference. In the time series plot, each category had its own field. So the time series plot was something like this. Against each year, we had 3 categories and the contribution of each category. Here in our data, we have created one single product column which contains all 3 products. So this product column has the 3 products: shirts, pants and others. So remember this, for a time series plot or a line plot, different categories are in different columns. But for an area chart, you have to compress your table to get all the categories in one single field. I don't like this difference, but this is how it is. So this data basically has the contribution of each product to the total sales in each year from 1953 to 2000. You have to add this file to your My Assignment report as a data source. Remember to go to the Manage Edit Data Sources and changing the type of year field to date and time. So the year field should be year YYYY type. Then you have to try all the 3 types of area charts. These are the 3 types. This third one is the normal area chart. The other 2 are the stacked ones. So the first chart that I have here is this stacked area chart. The next one is the 100% stacked area chart, and this third chart below is the normal area chart. You have to draw all 3. Once you have placed an area chart, in the dimension field you have to select year variable. Then you have this new thing, breakdown dimension. This you have to specify as the field which has the categories. Since product field contains the categories, the 3 categories, pant, shirt and others, we add it here. The metric is obvious, it is contribution. Once you have set it like this, you'll see an area chart drawn here. Clearly, a normal area chart is not very useful. Instead, I think a line chart is more clean and shows the trend clearly. But if you look at the stacked area chart, we can see how the contribution of 3 parts is changing over time. Initially, pants contributed more, but slowly their contribution decreased and the contribution of shirts increased. And since the data was already of contribution, we are seeing 100% here. So the total is coming out to be 100%. And this is also the reason why my stacked area chart and 100% stacked area chart is looking similar. But instead of contribution percentage, if we had the actual sales value of each year, we would then see the total sales trend line on the top, which would be even better because that will be additional information of what was the trend in the total sales. Although I don't really like using area charts, but I do think that stacked area charts can serve their purpose in certain situations. In fact, the first time I saw a 100% stacked area chart was during my college days when I used to play Age of Empires. It is a multiplayer strategy game in which you have to build an empire and destroy other players. At the end of the game, they would show a graph like this. Here, the 4 players are shown in 4 colors. So these 4 are 4 different players. Blue is 1, red is 2nd, this grayish green is 3rd player, and this green is the 4th player. The lighter shade of each color depicts the civilian population and the darker shade is for the military population. So initially this green player had more population. In fact, at this point probably it seems that green had population equal to the combined population of the other 3 players. But eventually the blue player destroyed the other 3 players and in the end there was only blue left. I think this is a good way to show how the game progressed, and a 100% stacked area chart made it possible. So you have to practice these area charts now. Use the area charts.csv file and make the 3 area charts that I showed you. I will see you in the next lecture.